So the doctor recommended us to hospice. So I started hospice 2 days later. And I'm a member of hospice now. So I went to hospice, and after a couple weeks, they said, "Why are you lifting weights? You're going to die. And why are you out walking? You know, when you're going to die, you don't strengthen. That's crazy."
There were many nights where I didn't want to wake up the next morning. I would wake up and say, "Oh, why did I wake up? I didn't want to go through another day like that."
One of the things that I'm doing is making Christmas presents for my grandkids because it's something I can do. And for Christmas last year, I couldn't do anything. I couldn't even get out of bed, and I didn't spend any Christmas with my kids.
I've been bedridden for 4.5 years. How long will this last? How long will I survive and live? My doctor the other day said that I'm a miracle recovery, that he's surprised how far I've come. Everyone's happy. They're happy to see the old Emily again.
The medicine of the future. What would it look like? How would it function? What diseases would it affect? When will it arrive? Or is it already here? Millions of people every year are told their case is hopeless, incurable.
And so I talked to the doctor and I said, "Well, what's my, odds? What's the possibility of beating this?" He was an old pulmonologist, and he said, "I've never seen anyone beat it."
The doctors that initially diagnosed me said that it was a death sentence, that there was no hope, that I was going to die.
I didn't know if I was going to live.
None of the doctors really felt I had any good chance.
It's a tragedy that so many people are just sent home to die that have absolutely no idea that there's a better option available for them.
The era we're in is not one of trying to cure a person's problem. The paradigm today is kill the symptom, give a chemical, and it's the greatest Ponzi scheme the world's ever known, because if you suppress a symptom with one chemical, you will get 2 or 3 more symptoms that have to be suppressed with yet more chemicals, and so on. So you see, just follow the money trail to know why we're in the system we're in today.
For decades, we have believed that the pharmaceutical industry is out to find a cure. But the pharmaceutical industry is never going to find a cure because it's all about market share.
22% of the gross national product comes from pharmaceuticals. The money isn't in health. The money's in sickness.
I would tell the doctors that none of this worked, and they would give it to me anyway.
We had numerous doctors tell me I was crazy and that I was just depressed, and they tried to put me on more drugs.
I was about as close to being dead as I can think of without actually being dead.
The hospital sent us home saying, "Sorry, we can't help you. We've tried all of our drugs. They didn't work."
Have we surrendered to a future of medicine where pills and profits flow like a never-ending river, where side effects and flawed research is the order of the day? The BX protocol is demonstrating that there is a better way, a revolution in understanding disease at the root cause, and the results speak for themselves.
And the way I'm talking today, I couldn't do this a year ago. 2-3 years ago, I couldn't do it. I was sitting there like that.
It's like playing guitar. I like playing guitar, and it got to the point where I couldn't really finger pick anymore. I had lost my ability to do that, and now it's back.
I go to my oncologist a couple weeks ago, a new oncologist, and I ask him, "How's it going?" He says, "I've never seen anything like this." He says, "Your tumors are dissolving and disappearing." He said, "That's unheard of."
Since we started the BX, she's off of all of her medications and no seizures.
I have no signs of cancer now. My CAT scans are all clear.
In the month and a half that I've been on the BX, I felt the best that I have in 15 years.
A year's worth of medication for me was over 80 bottles of different pharmaceutical prescriptions. And I'm happy to say that now I don't take any.
Before taking BX, I wasn't active at all. Today, I'm taking golf lessons, I'm wakeboarding, I'm wake surfing.
Since starting the BX protocol, I am able to get back to the gym. I have so much more energy.
7 months ago, I was very bedridden. And now I am able to have a life.
In February of 2013, I started coughing up blood late at night. My wife rushed me to the hospital. They kept me for a couple of days. They sent me home with the oxygen. That was February 2013. And it was one of the most depressing days of my life. A year later, in 2014, February, it's my birthday month, and this past February I gave myself the greatest gift of all. I canceled my oxygen service.
My tumors are completely gone. The one that was 4 by 2.5 inches, completely gone.
The BX protocol is literally a new paradigm in medicine. It's unlike anything you've seen before. It's not pharmaceutical, it's not nutraceutical, it's not homeopathy, and in many ways it challenges the conventional wisdom. And that's part of the reason why it's working.
I have seen BX produce dramatic changes in a wide range of conditions. Chronic fatigue syndrome, fibromyalgia, cardiomyopathy, cancer, and I see that it has potential for a host of other conditions as well.
I've given the BX to a variety of different patients, cancer patients, patients with goiter, pulmonary fibrosis, autism, and all of them have gotten better. 100% have gotten better.
I just see so much potential for this because it is so different from any other toxic agent or anything else I've tried to treat cancer cells with.
It may sound too good to be true, but with over 20 years of research and members in 22 countries, our unique approach to restoring health is changing the world, one life at a time.
When I first learned about BX, I got very excited about it because it's a mitochondrial upregulating agent. And I'd already come to the understanding at this point in my career that most of the diseases I treat result from mitochondrial dysfunction.
We're impacting the surface of the genetic material in a way that we're completely restoring the oxidative mechanism of the cell.
I feel like BX is the medicine of the future because it's working at such a fundamental level of biochemistry. It's at the root of where the disease process originates.
This is the BX treatment at 90 days, and you can see there are clearly, noticeably fewer cells in this well. It's definitely having a very strong impact, and not on the normal cells, just on the non-small cell carcinoma cells.
I went from hospice with weeks to live to preparing for a half a marathon. And I went from hospice to a whole new world of health and energy.
Now I have the energy to take care of my babies. We go on bike rides, we play games, we spend time together, and it's priceless, and it's more than I could ever ask for.
It not only restored my health, it restored my hope. It gave me back, it brought living back to my life.
In 6 weeks, the same doctor that told me my wife was going to die wrote on her discharge orders, "Continue BX protocol," because that's the only thing that saved her life.
My quality of life has improved 1,000-fold. It's been tremendous.
I'm out in the field doing sales, doing what I love, making an income again, and able to live the life of a normal 24-year-old.
It's night and day what it's done to my quality of life.
My own immune system is working again.
And I'm so grateful that I'm getting my life back.
I felt like I've been given my life back.
I have my life back.
The BX has given me my life back.
The BX has actually given me my freedom and my life back.
I'm living again, and it's great.
It's the real deal.
And it's been changing lives, and it's changed mine, and I'm living proof of it.